Hey everybody, I want to thank you for joining another mscrm-addons webinar. My name is Clint Higley, and today I think we got something really special here. It's something that this is the first time we've ever tried this. As you can see, this is kind of a joint webinar with us, mscrm-addons and AssureSign, and today we're going to be talking about professional e-signature processing in Microsoft Dynamics 365. One of the reasons that I'm so excited about this webinar today is this is the first time we actually have a guest on. We have Diana from AssureSign, and Diana, I'm just going to give you the floor here for a little bit. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the introduction. My name is Diana George, and I'm from AssureSign. I am the Manager of Partner Relations, and very excited to join in this webinar so that we can show everybody exactly what mscrm-addons and AssureSign can do for you. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, great. Thank you so much for that. So today we're just going to kind of get right into it. A couple of things that we have before I kind of go over the agenda. I'm going to have that up there for you. Naturally, you know, we do always record these, and we will be able to we'll provide you a link to that recording. Usually it takes about 2 hours before we can get that up on our website and get that over to you. Also, we're going to be providing you with all these slides that we have, so you can kind of follow along if you want to kind of look over these slides again. And also, really important, down in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, there's a little chat tab. If you click on that, if you have any questions or anything like that during the webinar, you can ask those right in there. We do have some support people in there, and Diana will also be answering any specific questions about AssureSign in there, during the webinar. Of course, naturally, when she's not speaking. So, yeah, there you go. So, I just kind of want to go over the agenda here. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is Diana's going to come in and talk a little bit about some of the benefits of electronic signatures. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about DocumentsCorePack for Dynamics 365 and CRM, just for those of you guys who are not familiar with it. Then we're going to talk a little bit about what DocumentsCorePack and AssureSign, kind of how they work together. And then we're going to have our demonstration where we kind of show how they work, the process of, putting things together with DocumentsCorePack, and then do the actual, show the signing process with AssureSign. And then time permitting at the end, we're going to do a question and answer session. Again, there is a little Q&A button up there on the meeting birder. We usually prefer that you guys use the chat for this. So, so when you have questions and everything like that, please use the chat. And we'll get to those, like at the end, you can ask those questions and we'll answer those live. So, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Diana to talk about the benefits of the electronic signature.
Thank you. So you will all be seeing the demo in just a few moments. Clint's going to do a great job showing it to you. And just for me to quickly go over some of the benefits of electronic signatures is the velocity. Stats have shown that you have the ability to increase sales by up to 65% simply because of the time saved in processing documents and getting them signed electronically. You can get them done in a matter of minutes while you're on the phone with your customer, rather than the traditional method of sending them and waiting for them to come back. Along with the velocity, there is a cost savings, again, of up to 75%. Gone are the traditional days of having to print paper, store paper, scanning costs, storage costs. All of those are gone with the ability to have documents signed electronically. And with that, again, you are receiving documents back 100% completed. You're not going to get something back with something that's been missed, where then you in turn have to turn around and go back to your customer and get them to look at a document again. Everything will come back 100% complete, and Clint's going to show you this in just a few moments, and while you're going through the process, every step is documented with the audit trail. And so those are, for us, the highlights of the benefits, and if anybody has any questions, as Clint said, type it in the chat window. Thank you.
Exactly, exactly. That's definitely one of the things that, I mean, it's pretty amazing to me when you talk about the velocity and everything like that, of how these work. Just we're going to be able to do this whole process for everybody here, right here in this demonstration. It won't take long. So, first thing though that I do want to get into is for those of you guys who are not familiar with the DocumentsCorePack product. Basically, what DocumentsCorePack is, it's a unified document solution for Dynamics 365. We're going to talk a little bit about how it works. Talk about the three major points of DocumentsCorePack that allow you to do this flexible, professional, and reliable document processing. The first thing is basically the dialogue, and what the dialogue is it's a user-guided document process. And what I mean by that is it's just kind of like a dialogue that the user accesses from the command bar, and it allows you to basically generate a document in 3 simple steps. You're going to be able to choose your template first off. You're going to choose your document action, whether that be to create a document attached to an email and send it, or to create an AssureSign document that needs to to kind of go around and be signed. It allows you to do that and choose those actions quickly and easily. The last thing is you're going to be able to actually preview that document before you send it out. The next thing we do also is document automation inside of workflows. This allows you to just automate the document generation process. That's very helpful, when you're doing payment and shipping confirmations. If you want to schedule reports to generate at certain times, or you're standardizing documents. You want a certain document to be generated when this happens. You can do that via the workflows. Lastly is the template design. Basically, all our templates are designed in Microsoft Word, so you have the power and simplicity in there to use all the Microsoft Word features along with the features that we have integrated right into there. So pretty much anybody can use it and design a template very, very quickly and easily. The next thing we're talking about here is how DocumentsCorePack and AssureSign specifically kind of work together. And the goal of this is to kind of just to streamline and unify the process of document generation and e-signing. On the template design part, we have predefined placeholders for the e-signatures. And you can define the properties of those for those e-signatures, and also you have the ability to put in those question fields that you can define the properties for as well, and I'll show that here shortly in the demo. The next thing that you're able to do is you're able to trigger that e-sign process very, very simply, either via the DocumentsCorePack dialog or via a workflow. You can actually have it fire via a workflow. So you can do that. It's fully automated via the workflow, or it's an on-demand process via the DocumentsCorePack dialog. Some of the features to it, you have, of course, as Diane already said, you have the ability to track the signing process within Microsoft Dynamics 365. I wish that was one that we could claim. That's something that AssureSign has done. I think it's one of the most brilliant features. Just to be able to see exactly where what step that document is in the whole signing process. It's really just a great thing. The signed document is delivered back as a note right into your CRM system, so you're not having to download that document from an email that you got and then upload it in the CRM. Make sure you're uploading it in the right place. It's automatically uploaded for you in the correct place. And one of the things that's coming pretty soon is with DocumentsCorePack and AssureSign is in-person signing capability. So you'll have the ability to generate the document for a person that's right there, and they'll be able to sign it, use the e-signature process right there, and you'll be able to have that right there in CRM. So we're going to go ahead and go on into the demo. One of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to basically show you. We're going to talk a little bit about designing an NDA using the DocumentsCorePack template designer. We're going to talk really about adding those AssureSign fields. That's what we're going to cover. The next is we're going to be using that NDA. We're going to actually be sending it to a customer using DocumentsCorePack and AssureSign in Dynamics 365. And Diana was nice enough to be that customer in this demo. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip over to Microsoft Word and just kind of open up here. I've got my template designer here, and I want to go ahead. I'm going to open up that the template that I've been using excuse me, open up that template here that I've got. So this is my this NDA that I've kind of been working on. You know, it's just a standard NDA. I've got a few DocumentsCorePack fields already inserted. If you want to kind of know more about DocumentsCorePack and designing templates, there's another webinar that we've got called Designing a Quote Template in 25 Minutes. You can find it on our website underneath the webinar. So I'm not going to go real deeply into that. What I'm here to talk about right now is these the AssureSign fields. So I want to go ahead and I just want to, you can see down here, I've already got a few of those inserted here, but here I want the signer number 1 signature to go here. So it's really, really simple to do to insert these fields. I just kind of go ahead, I insert my mail merge fields here, come over here, and I pick my AssureSign item. I'm going to insert a signature, and that just inserts that placeholder there for that AssureSign signature field right there. So what I need to do here is I actually need to assign it to a user here. So you can see here this is actually for 2 signees. If I click my field properties here, let me go ahead and bring those over. You can see here these are the field properties here for the signature field. I've got who it belongs to, so you can actually add more signees, you can delete signees, etc. So you can kind of custom tailor this to how many signees are going to be needing to sign this document. So this is actually going to belong to signer 1. You can make it a required field. You can give the user some instructions here that they're actually going to see when they when they go to sign this during the AssureSign signing process. You can set the position of the actual signature field. You can have that be certified. You can put your border on. You can choose your ink color here if you want, black or blue. That's pretty much all you need to do. So as you can see here, I've got the 2 signature fields here. Just kind of open this up. You can see this one here. This is assigned to signee 2. So as the process goes along, it knows what kind of block belongs to who. The second type of field that we can insert here with AssureSign is these text fields. These can be actually used here for you can actually put instructions here. So I have an area here in my NDA for additional comments. This is assigned to signee 1. So if signee 1 has some additional comments, they can actually put that in there. I've given them some instructions here so that they can kind of put this in. Again, I have the ability to make it required, certify this, and also what type of font to use, font size, bold, the alignment, word wrap, etc. So a lot of different things that you can do with this. So really, really easy to do, really easy to set up for these particular fields. So here I'm going to click OK. I'm going to go ahead and save this template back into CRM. There. And then now this thing's kind of ready to go. I can go ahead and start the signing process, which we're going to go ahead and do now. So I'll open up my my CRM system here. I'll go to my contacts. Let's see, and I will pick Diana here. And let's see. So in order to kind of trigger this this signing process, I'm going to come over and go to my Create Document button. Click on that, and this is going to bring up the DocumentsCorePack dialog for me again that I talked about before, where I'm going to go ahead and choose my template. It's my AssureSign NDA. I'll click Next on that. And here, this is where I'm actually going to set my settings. So I definitely want to attach this document as an AssureSign email. Okay. Here is where I'm going to define my recipients. Naturally, they go in order. So this, so Diana's going to be signee 1 in this case. Signee 2 here is going to be myself. So I will select myself. My emails and everything like that are correct. We're ready to go. I'll go ahead and click Next. Okay. And now basically what it's doing is it's taking that information, taking the information from CRM and actually merging the DocumentsCorePack part. So this is kind of going, like I said, it's just taking that template, pulling the information from CRM, just putting it in there quickly and easily. Again, I have the ability to preview this. You can see I've inserted the date, I've inserted, the other company name. And if I come down here, you can see here I've got a couple little placeholders here. These are my AssureSign fields. Naturally, they're not filled out because we have to go through that process. In order to do that, I'll click Finish, and this will fire off the AssureSign process here. So it just takes just a moment just to fire it up. And once that's done, I'm sure that we will come over to here, and I will go ahead and look at my AssureSign documents here. And I've got an AssureSign document that is on its way. So we'll open this up, and we can then follow along right here in Dynamics here. So I've got here, let's see that the process has been it's been created. It was started by me. We're on to step 1. That basically means that it was sent from me to Diana. Let's see here. She probably should have it here shortly.
I do have it, and I'm actually in the process of signing. And just one thing to point out is, yes, yeah, I've just finished signing. Because I think this will end up being a question, so I'm just going to answer it. AssureSign is mobile friendly, and I actually read and signed this document on my iPhone.
Wow, and I can see that right here in this that you did use your iPhone to actually sign that. So you can actually see, you know, you get real detailed in this entire process here. That you can, you know, you can actually see, you know, if they sign it from their computer, if they sign it from a phone. That's really, really nice. So let me go ahead. One thing that I just remembered is that I actually needed to have my Outlook open so that it notifies me once I get that back. So let's see, here we go. So I've got the email now that it's ready for me to kind of countersign, to sign this as well. So I'll go ahead and open this up here. Let me go ahead and bring this over here so everyone can see it. Now, basically what you're seeing here, this is exactly what, you know, your customers or whoever you send this document to sign is actually going to see. So you kind of get to see this process as well. So basically what they do is they get the email, they click the link, it takes them right to here, and the first thing we're going to do here is go ahead and click continue. Now I have the ability here to, I have to agree to the terms and conditions here, and also have the ability to do a few things here, preview the document, etc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start signing, and this is my favorite part here because I get to, I've been practicing this here, so it's going to look really great. Sort of. There we go. Probably much better on a tablet now that, you know, that Diana said she did it on the phone. I probably do all these on my phone, so I can use my fingers as a pen. But that's it, pretty much. I'm finished here. Once I'm done, it's going to give me here the option to actually download the document. Your user is going to have that option as well. It's going to send them a link to download that document. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. And let's return to this. Let's refresh the status and see where we are in the process. There we go. You can see that it's been completed. And the nice part is, you know, I've got this history here. I can follow along. Everything, the completed document was sent to myself, was sent to Diana, and then the beautiful part is I have it right here inside of CRM. There is no need for me to download it and upload this thing to CRM. I just open it up, and as you can see here, I've got all the information, all the signatures, and everything like that in there. So as you can see, that process, you know, of course, with me blabbering, you know, it probably would have gone a lot quicker. But, you know, as I'm talking through the process, you know, you can see it's really, really super quick. Again, as Diana was saying earlier, you know, the speed of this, just being able to do this over the phone is incredible to me, and just be able to follow that process along is a really, really great thing. So I want to thank everybody for joining us today, and I really want to say a special thank you to Diana for joining. Thank you so much for stepping in and helping out and doing this with us. I really appreciate it, Diana.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I'm glad to be here, and I'm answering questions in the chat window.
Are you really?
I love that these questions are coming in.
That's great. That's great. So while that's kind of going on, I just want to give you a little bit more information. I want you to feel free to join any of our other upcoming webinars. You know, you can kind of get a preview of what's coming by following the link, going to our website. The easiest way to do it, instead of trying to remember that whole link, is go to our website, www.mscrm-addons.com, and then you'll see the support button there. You just hover over that. It'll give you a little drop down. You go to webinars, and you can see, this webinar, our upcoming webinars, and we've archived all our webinars, and I think we're up to about 27 webinars that we've done so far on a lot of our different products and different things. The other thing is resources. Again, the website is www.mscrm-addons.com. We have the help center there. Again, the support button, that's pretty much all you're going to need. You're just going to hover over that. We have a link to the blog. We have a link to, to our chat. Everything's there, everything what you need. Contact numbers are below. We have our U.S. and European offices. For any questions on any of the products or anything like that you've seen today, any kind of technical questions that we may not get answers today, you can write us at support@mscrm-addons.com. We can get that answered for you. Any other questions, pricing, things of that nature, you can write at office@mscrm-addons.com. If you're in North America, you can also write US sales@mscrm-addons.com, or for the rest of the world, you can write to sales@mscrm-addons.com.